Is the Outer Africa series correct? Or are the other series, like the Bering Land Bridge series, correct? Today, we'll find out about it in Migration. Bum ba ba bum, dark, 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 darkshin, 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 ba 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 bum. Alright, we're on live. Hi guys and welcome to a new episode on this channel. Today we'll be talking about human migration. Now, as I said earlier, this will be only on human migration. So how do we get into the whole world? So first of all, let's get started on this idea of human migration. Human migration, there's one of the most popular series of human migration is the Outer Africa series, where literally everything literally started from Africa. I can't seem to zoom in here, so I'll have to do it with pen. So it starts in Africa, right here, in this dot, this place. And then a lot of humans spread out into other places. Then some people walked, literally walked out of the Africa. Some went to Europe, and some just went out and explored all of Asia. Then, after they explored Asia, some went over to the Americas. Others somehow, mysteriously, has been able to go to Australia. Some stupid-mindedly went out through other ways to get to Americas. Literally, how to do this is quite incredible, and we are not so sure about how people came to Australia, since there is a lot of differences, and also DNA testings, and also a lot of DNA genes that are not the same with a lot of other people in the whole other worlds. Australians are actually having their own DNA. So there's also, if you can see here, there's a lot of C's between this part, between this part to this part. That is a lot of C. Well, not including the islands here. Okay. So there are a lot of series of how people came from like modern day Russia all the way to Alaska. Some people have said that there was a land bridge between them. There seems to be a glitch here where I can't seem to land bridge them. Okay, so we'll have to do it on our own. So if you can see closely here, during the Ice Age, there was a period of time where there was a lot of ice. Literally, a lot of ice. My white is so white icy that you can't see it. However, my black can. And it is said that there was Alaska and Russia, which were connected by the ice. By a lot of ice. A lot of people used to think that they were connected literally by ice. Yeah, I'm going to cover all of this. A lot of people thought it was something like this. But however, here are some literal misconceptions. Let's get into the notes. Alright, so over here, now let's zoom in into some kind of squiggly line. Hey, for this is Alaska, and let's say that this is Russia, this is Alaska. Alright. So a lot of people thought about this theory, where a lot of ice was actually covering the Russian place and the Alaskan place. This was what a lot of people thought. But however, if you went from one place to this other place, it's like thousands. It's like thousands. Thousands and thousands. Thousands and thousands. Miles of ice. I mean, would you even take up the challenge of going over there? No. As I thought. No. No. And build shelter there? Well, that's not so easy. That's not so easy. So a lot of people thought of a way with not a lot of ice. So back to our Alaska and Russian. Okay, so this is Russia. Okay, remember, this is Russia. This is Alaska. A lot of people thought that long ago there was literally a lot of sea between them. You know that today we have a lot of sea between them? Well, once the ice was frozen, let me go for another color. Frozen, a lot of the sea actually went to the wastelands, which meant deleting some of the land borders that we see today into creating a land bridge. Where there's literally a lot of land. This much of land is literally so much that I don't even care how. It is actually fertile here. It is very fertile. A lot of people thinking about ice covering this place, but that is really high risk. But back to our COVID-19, all that stuff. Since like this, a lot of stuff. After the ice age, after all the ice actually melted here, after all the ice melted. A lot of things literally happened. Sea levels rose, and literally there was a lot of water, more water that sometimes they closed the borders, and they also closed the borders between those two places. And these two places have a lot of things in common here. Some of these things are that there is a lot of stuff. Now, these stuff might not be true. And ice? I don't think so, dude. So let's get back into the photos. So yeah. Here is a map of the whole family tree of the human evolution. So first we start at the bottom here, from the very first early humans, and then we develop into these other kind of stuff, other kind of people or humans, and then we go into a premiere where we go into the early humans. Let me use blue here. The modern humans, which has our Neanderthals and Homo sapiens, our own species here. Now, one time I guess this had a lot of impact with cartoons. I thought that Homo sapiens was this kind of alien dude with some kind of spikes like an Ultraman, only a mini-sized one. But then I got a lot of digression, and I literally found out that Homo sapiens was not this kind of thing. Was not that kind of creature. That does not exist. And this is actually one of the base series that I just showed you that is false. This one, we don't know. False or true. So, we don't know yet. Who knows? Who knows what secrets might be lurking inside our migration stories? Just that we're so glad that we actually evolved into a lot of stuff, and that we migrated all over the world into a world domination of Homo sapiens, becoming the gamer of the whole world. And so that concludes this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have one question and one request for you guys. Write down in the comments below, or if I turn off the comments, then write an email to me to 0jur@naver.com. Write an email or comment down below of what topic should I do next if I ever do get some comments. And that's basically it for this episode. And now, this will be a real bye-bye. See you in the next episode. Shinhan out. Peace. Subscribe. Click the bell button. And hit the thumbs up. Click, click, click. Bye-bye.